Good morning. Tracy here, Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the subscribers, the likes, the shares, the views, the comments, interacting with me. I love interacting with you guys. Thank you so much for everyone. Let's just jump in. Someone, they're already on their journey. They've already made a decision. They're already out the door. Elvis has already left the building. But they've already done it. They've done it. They cannot turn back now. But they still have like that nervousness inside. They still feel that. They said, God, if I'm doing the right thing, I want you to show me a sign. God said, what kind of sign do you want? They said, okay, um, make this left turn green arrow turn green right now. And God said, okay, blink. And the left turn arrow turned green. And somebody was like, whoa. So they're turning and they driving and they said, okay, um, show me another sign. God said, okay, what other sign do you want to see? They said, do this, whatever. And God did it. And so they're like convinced. Now they are convinced they are on the right track because it seems like dominoes. Somebody pressed the first one and everything seems to be happening just the way it should to make the next obstacle lay down. So it's like dominoes. All of these obstacles are going away. So now they're ready to make a move in some direction. Bottom of the deck, angel of balance, because they want balance in their life. They got away from the crowd. They got away from the toxic energy. They got away from the magic spells. They got away from, whatever. They are utilizing their third chakra, their solar plexus chakra. That's like their guiding force. I mean, they feel that strong. They feel that strong. And it's allowing them to see who's for 'em and who's not. Something about something that they're looking at. Like something that they were looking at maybe on the internet. It was showing them like ways or something. How maybe they were being stuck or how they were remaining stuck or what they were doing not to be able to move ahead. Yeah, attachment and door to personal healing and happiness. It was showing them ways that they were stuck and not able to move ahead. So they started looking at that. They started working with that. They started developing their self and they opened up that door, the door to personal healing and happiness. Not the door to how to become attached to something else, but the door to freedom. Trust and believe. They ran through that mother trucker. They ran and they ran and they ran because they knew there was a cornucopia on the other side. There was something that they deserved, something that they wanted, something that they needed on the other side. So they are on their journey. It's no joke. On their journey. No joke. Their seventh chakra, the crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. It's like they asked that all of their chakras be open, but they pay particular attention to this one because they knew that that was the entry point. They knew that was the entry point of how they were getting in and confusing this coven was getting in and doing this type of uh, uh, whether it was mirror magic, whether it was some type of other attachment spell, or whatever it was. Someone got the information that they needed of how they were doing what they were doing, which kept this person in a perpetual stage of a broken heart. Anything else before we pull the tarot? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Nope. Spirit says this person is on their way to a happy family. After having to figure out, after having to get that key to what's really going on. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. This person is leaving someone out in the cold because they understand that they were really left out in the cold. That someone was doing these tricks, these schemes, these little cute things to try and keep them stuck. But not any longer. Somebody blasted through. They found out what was going on, the trick. They understood why they were not able to move forward. And when they found out, it's like to say that they were not happy is the least, to say the least. Yeah, they figured out who was doing what. This Queen of Wands was creating this chaos. This Queen of Wands was the one who was keeping this person, drawing these little kitchen magic voodoo, witch spells to keep this person stuck and bound, knowing that this person was unhappy. They didn't care. They wanted to keep them attached. Knowing that this person no longer really truly cared for them. They didn't care. They wanted to keep that person attached. So after a long time, Spirit was able to come in and set them free after they prayed for assistance. They prayed for guidance. They prayed for their personal freedom. After a long time, after them praying, Spirit was actually able to come in, set them free after a long time. This is something that's been going on for years. It could be 4 years. It could be 14 years. It could be 20 years. But they're now able to defend themselves. They now see that sword of truth, the truth of the situation. They now figured it out. They got that key. And this is that spiritual protection. Spirit is not allowing anyone else to come near them. Let's go ahead and classify this door to personal healing and happiness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Queen of Swords. This is someone that's telling the truth. This is someone that's not going to mislead, misguide, misuse, or abuse. This is someone who will only tell the truth because she expects you to be completely open and honest with her. This is someone who's bringing that justice from a time of someone feeling like they just had the last sword stabbed in their back. From somebody who had that in and out action, that immature in and out action, but some information was delivered that provided justice. What about this crown chakra? Archangel Ariel, thank you. Something about the Ten of Swords. Yeah. It's like there was this coven. And they were doing these little spells to make you think one day you're happy, next day you wake up and it starts to wear off and you understand and realize I'm not really happy here. But whatever it is, Spirit is now providing you protection. Protection from this coven. Protection from these little tricks, these little games. Spirit has provided you some high level spiritual protection to guard against what they're trying to do. It's almost like someone has said, we return to sender times 10, so that before it has an opportunity to take root, you've already left the building. So therefore it has to go back to the initial and original sender, who's sitting there waiting to see what it's going to do to you, but it's not doing anything to you. What about this community card? Thank you. We're just going to say karma. We're just going to say universal law. We're just going to say the world balancing itself. We're just going to say you going in the direction that you need to go so that you can get away from what you need to get away from, so that God can go ahead and take care of who he needs to take care of. That's your cue. You asked for a sign. God has given you several. God probably ended the year with a succession of signs. God says, it is now time. If you want the wheel of fortune to go in your favor, it is now time, because it's time for you to turn your back on this situation that was no longer good for you. Because you see what's going on. Everything is very clear now. You see that they thought that if they played you for the fool, you would remain stuck. And maybe you were stuck for a while. Maybe you were stuck for several years. But that Queen of Swords provided you with some earth-shattering information that you knew within your soul was true. You was wondering why you was going through the battle. Why you were giving, and not receiving. It was because of this magic that was thrown at you, these spells that were cast, these illusions, these secrets, these lies, to try and keep you stuck. Keep you stuck thinking that you are where you need to be. But in reality, you're not where you need to be. Because even though you may have been in a family unit, you always felt alone. You always felt like the outsider. You felt like the one that didn't belong. Spirit says that's the truth. So all the signs, all the synchronicities, all the show me one more time that you was asking for, they've all been answered. They've all been addressed. Spirit says, I'm waiting on you to get out of the way so I can take care of what I need to take care of. And you don't get hit with a lightning bolt. At the bottom, Ace of Cups. Someone is finally getting their happy family. Someone is finally feeling that love. Someone is finally feeling that they are where they needed to be. Something about this King of Wands. And maybe this King of Wands was some type of head warlock, head wizard, someone that is receiving a tower movement. Tower movement. Maybe it's a movement. Maybe it is a tower movement. A succession of towers. Just like as dominoes fall, a movement of towers, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. It's like this King of Wands now is maybe looking at things clearly, maybe looking at his money. Because maybe his money is funny now. Maybe his money isn't as what it used to be. But whatever it is, he's looking at something. It's like he's realizing something for the first time. Almost like he is realizing someone for the first time. It's almost like this King of Wands now knows that he needs to do some self-reflection, some self-healing, some looking at self. Because he was very selfish before, so why not continue to now look at self? Look at what you've done by yourself. Now this King of Wands knows that he's in need of healing. And now he wants to move forward. Maybe he wants to get in his car. Maybe he wants to drive. Maybe he wants to take a trip. There's something about this King of Wands that's standing out. Everyone is noticing it. Everyone is noticing maybe how he's looking. I'm hearing that I wanna be saved. Is a I wanna be saved. That's what I hear. If you And that's the type of save song I'm hearing. I don't know. Y'all might have a different save song. I don't know. If somebody wants spirit to save them, it's like now this person is ready to move forward. Now this person is ready for healing. Now this person wants something different. Because maybe this person is somebody's father and they're thinking about their kids. Maybe they have some regrets of what they did or what they did not do. Because those regrets could be of what they did or what they did not do. Because they had a star. They had a star right here. But they didn't care. They took it for granted. Look. Telling you, could be one of their kids. Here's that same Six of Cups. One of their kids was a star and they took it for granted. We got the Emperor. We got the Seven of Swords. This Emperor is thinking about everything that he did against this Empress. Everything that he did against this Empress. This Emperor is thinking about how he had this Empress feeling like she had went through the battle by herself, feeling like she had to watch her own back because she couldn't tell if somebody was going to try and do her wrong again. where those knives are going to end up. She just knew that person was wrong. And they know that they was wrong. That's why they're looking back. They're looking back at everything that they did to this empress. Everything. And then they're happy with themselves, as they shouldn't be. Like I said, this could be somebody's father who did this to someone's child. We got the Five of Wands and we got the Knight of Cups. Now this person wants to go forward and give some type of apology, some type of loving gesture, and they want to talk about, how we're related, how we got this great relationships, how we're close, and how we can possibly build together. But that person don't really mean it. They're not being honest. They're not being true. They're just thinking about how they appear. Because, like I said, they're receiving karma. The longer that you stay away, the longer that you do you, the longer that you remain, I'm good. Thank you. They hate that Gabriel keeps blowing that damn horn. They hate it. It's that horn that wakes them up in the morning. It's that horn that they hear before they go to sleep at night. It's that horn that they hear all day long. Keeps them emotionally unbalanced. It has their entire life in a state of imbalance. And it's because that star, that one was the one that brought the sun. But look who this is. Somebody couldn't help themselves. They just could not help themselves, even though that was someone that they truly loved, truly cared for, held close to the heart. But that person is held close to the heart now because they understand that that heart is no longer available. That heart is gone. That heart has, like Elvis, left the building. And they have no one to blame except them. This is what they really wanted. They wanted just to be happy. They wanted to have the family. They wanted to just feel like they were at the end of their life because this is an older person. They wanted for this to be an emperor or a king of wands with white hair. This is an older person. They're at the end of their life and they thought that they would just have it all like this, all like that. Everybody would be around them, celebrating them because they saw them as some person of honor, that had all this great love and everything else. They just wanted it to be just like that. Thing is, they forgot to act accordingly. They forgot to do their part. They forgot to put in what they needed to put in, which was the most crucial part. Because what you put in is what you get out all day long. All day long. Someone is thinking about that. Somebody turned their back on them. Maybe they never even told this person how they felt. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they turned their back on that person. They were stingy. They didn't want to share nothing. They didn't want to share their time. They didn't want to share no affection. They didn't want to do nothing. They felt like this person just needed to kind of like be there on their own suffering. And they want to sit there and say how much they love this person. You love this person, but you love to see them suffer. Is that what the love is? You love to see them suffer. Now that you feel like you are in a state of suffering, now you want someone to have some compassion, some love, some empathy. Now you want someone to offer their cup of love back to you. Maybe someone just doesn't like how your ass smelled when you gave it to them to kiss. When you was acting a fool, acting a clown in front of everybody else just so you can get attention. Just so you could look like you was just doing something to be doing something. Well, you got the attention. And everybody sees you were a clown. Everybody sees you were a fool. So you got your attention. Everyone sees how you gave to everyone else, but you left the collective out in the cold. So you're getting the attention. Everyone is noticing that. You're getting the attention. Now somebody wants to say, well, that wasn't the attention that I was trying to get. I was trying to get this. But instead you got this. Someone let the devil run rampant in their life, not understanding that the one that they were abusing, the one that they were misusing, is the one that they needed. That's the one that they were attacking. That's the one that they needed in their corner. That was the only one to save they funky asses from a tower. That's the one they did the absolute most to. The one they needed the most. The one who would have had their back. The one who stood 10 toes down without a shadow of a doubt. The one and the only one who knew what the word loyalty meant. The one and the only one who lived by the words loyalty, integrity, trustworthy, honest, sincere, and motherfucking for real. That was the one that they said, I'm going to treat that one the worst. Now look at them. Them treating that one the worst is the one who caused them the most amount of burden and grief. The one that this person feels like they're ready just to go. They can't believe what is happening. They can't believe that they have this person like right there. And they fumbled the ball because they were so busy acting so damn immature. They were thinking with their wand instead of with their head. The shoulders wand. They took this person totally for granted. Acted like that person didn't even exist. They made that person have to stand and protect themselves. Had to do for themselves. Had to build for themselves. And the entire time, this person right here, the same father figure, the same king of wands, the same emperor, acted like they didn't see nothing, like they was confused, like they wasn't aware that this person was probably trying the best that they possibly could with what they had. Possibly even had a child doing it with the sun card right here, defending themselves, protecting their child, and trying to build, trying to pay their bill, trying to do everything on their own. And this person acted like he didn't see a damn thing. But now this person wants somebody, and this is the same person that somebody walked away from. This person knew their worth. They knew their worth. That was their star. That was their star. But now this person is older. He's thinking about, the child's life or someone younger's life that they had an impact on, and how they could have been there. They could have done more, but they were in this, oh, I'm going to teach this one a lesson. How did the lesson go? Tell me about it. Comment below how your lesson, how your self-taught lesson has turned out for you. I want to hear this. I think it's important. Bottom of the deck, page 1. The page of wands. Someone wants to come back, but they're in an immature energy. They want to act like they've changed, but trust me, they ain't changed. They're still using that dark magic. They're still trying to cast those little dark evil spells. They're just trying to plan better this time. They're just trying to plan better. They're just trying to make it so that somebody is really confused and they don't see it. They're just so worried about, oh my goodness, I love this person. Look, this person is this couple love and this and it. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. this morning. What about y'all? Well, it was 33 exactly on the clock when I said I woke up at 3:30 this morning. So what about y'all? So you got to get up pretty early to wait to pull one over. Someone is realizing that. I'm telling you, because they are using their own intuition. Their intuition is not let them down, and their intuition is allowing them to see who's coming, when they're coming, where they're coming from, what the direction of the wind is, the aeronautical miles of the wind over the sea, in the deepest part of the sea. And what kind of cologne they got on. Because they said no more burdens for me. I'm good on that one. I'm healed. Now, if you're going to come correct. If not, I can't take my sword out. I know how to hold a sword, even if it's with my tongue. Trust and believe. Trust and believe that one, boo. What? Somebody wanted to jump out. Somebody wanted to say, listen, something that somebody want to talk about, that they understand the importance of the giving and the receiving. They understand how they put a burden on you. They understand how they put a burden on you, and you was the star to them. How you was healing them. How you was. Then they was taking you for granted. They was holding back. They was not caring about nothing that they had to do, nothing that they had to say at that time, because it worked out well for them. They didn't care about you because it wasn't. You're not part of them. You're you. But they see that now. That's why they want to come back and talk about why they had to do or why they felt like they needed to do what they had to do because they kind of like had to defend themselves in some type of way whenever they failed to realize that everybody has free will and can make their own decisions. See what I'm saying? But it was just this energy that they was in. You know, it was just, and she's like sitting there talking about some, keep talking. Keep talking because it sounds real good. But let me tell you something. It's all good in the hood over here. But I find that there's one lie, one mistruth, one omission. Even an omission. Get your ass left. Even one omission. Because anybody know anything about a Queen of Swords? She don't forget shit. And she's very loyal. So she expects the same in return. And she ain't forget about this shit. She sure the hell didn't. She might be talking to you right now, but she sure the F did not forget about that shit. You can believe that. She saw that for what it was. Trust and believe that. She had to do some healing and some praying behind that one. She had to close her cup of love up on that one. She had to do a whole internal thing up on that one. But what she did, she also looked at the signs, the symptoms, and the truth on that one. She says, no, she ain't forget shit. She remembers it all. And how you coming? You got to come with the absolute, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because even she is now standing in her masculine power. She still got her sword right here. And now somebody else is upset. Upset maybe because they didn't have some communication a little bit quicker. Maybe they didn't say something whenever they should have said something. Now they feel like she got her back to them. But did they ever stop to think that maybe they turned their back to her? What else? What else? Let's talk about this greasy, grimy, gropey mother. Ugh. What else with this little... Now he want to see, oh yeah, I see now. I done gave you my ass to kiss. I done stabbed you with a few knives. I done ran you over. But now I want us to be good. Now I want us to be close. Now I want us to be friends. I want, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. Whatever. Whatever. You got that right. You was wrong. You made a head over a heart decision right then and there. And then after you made that head over a heart decision, immediately you said, damn, I made the wrong damn move. Immediately. And was suffering ever since. Could have been with a Scorpio. Because the death card is right there. Suffered. Yeah. It's like maybe you chose a Scorpio over, here's a Gemini, here's a Scorpio. I don't know. And immediately was like, damn, why did I do that? Look at this. It immediately started thinking about the shit that just transpired. I mean, when I say immediately, I can't think of another word that's quicker than the word immediately. Instantaneously. What's another word besides immediately and instantaneously that means right out the off the flip? Just like, boom, boom. Just like quicker than a snap. It was almost like the minute that you said you do something, or you committed yourself to one way, that person started holding back. That person started playing games. That person was like, well, I ain't got to be sweet no more. I can let my real self show. I can let who I want to be. I don't want to be healed. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I can let it all hang out. I can show you how many games I can play, how many in and out. I'm going to act like I'm making up with you, but I'm going to go back and do it again. And we're going to do this again and again and again. So I ain't got to make up with you. I ain't got to be sweet no more. You committed to me now. You stuck. This must want to come out, because this death card keep trying to show its ugly head. So now somebody see the relationship that they had with you is dead. Baby, 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 baby. Boy, I wish I could sing. Yeah, this emperor, he did too much. He was trying to control everything about you. He was trying to control your friends, where you lived, your money, if you dated, what kind of car you drove. He was trying to control how people looked at you, who talked to you. He was trying to control every aspect about you, how family members thought about you. He tried to control everything. This person was consumed at trying to control you. Look at this. Look at this quickly, closely. Look at this. This person tried to... Five of Wands, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. This person did this to you because they were out of control. They were out of control. And they still are. They still got games. They still got tricks. They still thinking, oh no, I'm the one who has the last say. No, you don't, motherfucker. No, the fuck you don't. You better go sit your old ass down somewhere. Someone trying to keep like they trying to secretly plan or something to how they gonna get you back to put you out in the cold. You out in the cold. They're trying to keep inside how they secretly feel. They feel horrible. They're in a depression. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. And they are on the outside looking at you, feeling lost, feeling depressed, feeling defeated, feeling like they have caused all of this for nothing. And that's the truth. They caused all of this for nothing. And now they're asking Spirit to come in and save them. To save them from what they created. What they wanted for you. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be miserable. They wanted you to take your own life because you felt like you were just excluded, that nobody loved you, nobody liked you, nobody wanted you, nobody listened to you, nobody wanted to be around you. They wanted you to feel the absolute worst about yourself because they felt the absolute worst about themselves. So that's why they did it. That's why they can't heal. That's why they're asking God to please save them, because they know they have a life. But whatever is left of what they would want to call life, it's going to be purgatory for them from now until they take their last breath. And then when they take their last breath, that's when the scary part begins, because they know it's going to be hell from there on, just because they chose free will, confirmation, to make someone else's life hell on earth. Someone who didn't deserve it at all. Someone who was working diligently on their own family, working diligently for their own legacy. Someone wanted to steal someone else's inheritance. They didn't want this person to be able to work on what they knew was truly theirs. And this truly belongs to someone, not this creepy mother trucker that's going through hell. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be able to try and work on whatever. Nothing ever work out. Your life is just upside down, topsy-turvy, always, while they're sitting back, happy, smug, and knowing exactly what they've done. Knowing exactly the life that they wanted you to have. And it was all of it. Every last part of it was for the love of money. All of it. Just for the love of money. But they're seeing that money didn't make them happy. They're wondering what happens whenever they are on their deathbed and they call their bank balance and the line is busy. Or the automation can't recognize their faint voice. Oh, I'm sorry. They're not thinking about their money. They're thinking about this empress. That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about how this empress left. Not just left, but how that's justice that this empress left. They're thinking about that. They're not thinking about their bank balance. They're not thinking about the money. They're not thinking about how to get this person, how to get over on this person, how to give the screws to the person, how to make the person suffer. They're not trying to triangulate no more, trying to make everybody else make this person the black sheep, the scapegoat. They're not trying to do that anymore. Because somehow, all of a sudden, they started turning into an animal. They're looking more like a sheep. They're looking more and more like a goat. To everybody. All those people that they pointed out, hey, there's a black sheep. Hey, there's a scapegoat over there. Go attack that person. They don't mind. I've already indoctrinated them. Is this still Mercury retrograde? I thought shit was over. They're like, go on over there. Get that one. They don't mind being, they like being the scapegoat. They like people bullying them. They love, hey, do a gang stalking. They love the gang stalking. They love it. They can't get enough. They're like, yay, gang stalk me more. Gang stalk me more. Bully me more. Bully me more. Hey, leave me out more. Leave me out more. Exclude me. Exclude me. Yeah. Exclude me. Yeah. Does this make sense? Does this sound right? Does this sound credible? Doesn't this sound like a little goofy? Doesn't this sound like stupid? Just like these people. Just like this person who thought, oh, just like, where is that? Where's that? Where's that knucklehead? Where is that? Here it is. Just like this game playing immature thought that they was going to kind of control some shit. Mother trucker. Yeah, you control something, all right. You controlled your own destiny, dummy. That's what you controlled. Do you live near the equator? Because I hope you like heat. I hope you like heat. We just have to know that's not, we'll know that's not someone cooking bacon. We'll know that was you. Because you're lying. Yeah, just lying. Come on, car. Come on, Spirit. Let the cars come out. Not 100 at a time, please. Just a couple. All right, thank you. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Ugh, her again. This person has been doing this stuff for a long time. They've been making plans for a while. They've been making plans for a while. They've been doing this for a while to try and keep someone confused, try and keep someone stuck, try and make it seem like this is love instead of lust. But all of that is changing. I heard the contract date is up. It's over. What you didn't get, you didn't get. And you know it. Yep. Somebody tried it. And the contract date is over. Somebody's protected. They got big spiritual protection around them. You can't get through if you wanted to. You are blocked. Can't get through if you wanted to. Spirit is moving them forward quickly. It's like, yeah. Spirit is moving them forward quickly. The Spirit is telling them, this is your year. This is your time. You moving forward. Don't pack lightly. I'm sending a message in. Pack lightly. Just make sure that you got your passport. Got your passport. What else you need? Your purse. Or if you're a man, get your merce. Your man purse. Your merce. What else you need? A little blankie. Keep yourself warm while you're traveling. You know? And that's about it. Your ID shit. That's it. Go. 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 We're going to get one more. What else, Spirit? Oh, no. Let's pull some from the stack, and then I'm going to close it down. Pull it from this stack back here. All right. Someone told every word someone told you was a lie. This is that person that's receiving that karma, that wants to have a conversation with you now. You know? Someone is in the vicinity. They feel that you were close to your soul tribe. And right now they are shook because they know what's getting ready to happen to them is they know they can't take what they did to you. They know they cannot take it, what they did to you. And it's like they were setting up people in like an online community or something like that to try and take you down, try and gang stalk you. But it's all goody in the hoodie. because they didn't realize they could not get through. Okay. Could be a water sign, but something about them, their actions are catching up to them. Okay? Because this is your new year. Not just a new year. This is your new year. This is your year that you start over from ground zero, baby. This is your building block. This is ain't no stopping me now. This is your McFadden and Whitehead. Ain't no stopping us now. This is the year whenever they sit back and they look, they're going to be sitting there looking at you in a few months like, damn, I really fumbled the ball. I can't believe this. The only thing, and this could have been your blood. Could have been people in your family. Talking about some blood is thicker than water. The way they was acting like it was water. They didn't know you were a fighter. They didn't know, but they know it now. And whatever you're doing, you are handling it with dignity. As with all things, handle it with dignity. They get ugly. You let them get ugly. They go low vibrational. You let them go low vibrational. They want to call you names. You don't have to respond the same. Because there's several different ways to skin a cat. Okay? Like I said, someone is starting over. 2024 is their year one, ground one. Excuse me. Someone needs to look and think again. They need to look at themselves again. They need to think about themselves again. Because they have been caught. Someone was trying to steal from you. They wanted some recognition. They got the recognition. But what it was they got the recognition for what they were trying to do. They were trying to steal your money. That's all. That's what I said. It was all about money. They didn't realize you are a child of God. And that's it. Enjoy yourself today. Go out, go forth, conquer. If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe, please consider doing so. Please like, please share, and please come back and see me soon. Have a great day.